To find my Tom of Bedlam, 10,000 years I travel. Mad Maudlin goes on dirty toes to save her shoes from gravel. Still I sing, bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live by the air, and they want no drink nor money. I now repent that ever poor Tom was so disdained. My wits are lost since him I crossed, which makes me thus go chained. Still I sing, bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live by the air, and they want no drink nor money. I went to Pluto's kitchen to beg some food one morning, and there I got souls piping hot, all on the spit a-turning. Still I sing, bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live by the air, and they want no drink nor money. There I took up a cauldron where boiled 10,000 harlots, though full of flame I drank the same to the health of all such violets. Still I sing, bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live by the air, and they want no drink nor money. My staff has murdered giants, my bag a long knife carries, for to cut mince pies from children's thighs, with a witch to feed the fairies. Still I sing, bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live by the air, and they want no drink nor money. A spirit hot as lightning did on that journey guide me. The sun did shake and the pale moon quake as soon as e'er they spied me. Still I sing, bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live by the air, and they want no drink nor money. No gypsy, slut or doxy shall steal my mad Tom from me. I'll weep all night, with the stars I'll fight, and the fray shall well become me. Still I sing, bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live by the air, and they want no drink nor money. So drink to Tom of Bedlam, go fill the seas in barrels, I'll drink it all well brewed with gall, and maudlin drunk I'll quarrel. Still I sing, bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live by the air, and they want no drink nor money. I'm going to be a soldier in a uniform quite new, and if they let me have a drum, I'll be a drummer too. To rush onto the battlefield with a broadsword in my hand, to hear the cannons rattle and the music sound so grand. The music sounds so grand, the music sounds so grand, to hear the cannons rattle and the music sounds so grand. When I was a young girl, the age of 16, from my home I ran away to go and serve the Queen. The officer who enlisted me said, "You are a nice young man, I think you'd make a drummer, so just step this way, young man. Step this way, young man. Step this way, young man. I think you'd make a drummer, so just step this way, young man." They led me to my office and lit me up to bed, But lying by a soldier's side, I never felt afraid. Pulling off my old great red coat, I oft times used to smile, to think myself a drummer, yet a female all the while. A female all the while, a female all the while, to think myself a drummer, yet a female all the while. My waist long and slender, and fingers long and small, so very soon they taught me how to play the best of all. I played all on my kettle drum, as other drummers played. I played all on my kettle drum, and I'll beat the drum again. I'll beat the drum again. Beat the drum again. I played all on my kettle drum, and I'll beat the drum again. They sent me up to London to be guard o' the tower, and there I might have been until this very day and hour. A young girl fell in love with me. She said I was a maid. She went straightway to my officer, my secret betrayed. Secret betrayed, secret betrayed. She went straightway to my officer, my secret betrayed. My officer, he sent for me to hear if this was true, and I all for to be to him a tale already new. Here's a pension for your reward, he smilingly said. It's a pity we should lose you, such a drummer as you've made. A drummer as you've made, a drummer as you've made. It's a pity we should lose you, such a drummer as you've made. So fare you well, my officer, you have been kind to me. Fare you well, my comrades, you never forgot shall be. Should the British Army fall short of any man, I'll put on my hat and feather, and I'll beat the drum again. Beat the drum again, beat the drum again. I'll put on my hat and feather, and I'll beat the drum again. Come all you young fellows who carry a gun, and I'll have you come home by the light of the sun. For young Jimmy was a fowler, and a fowling alone, when he shot his own true love in the room of a swan. As Polly was out a-walking, a rainstorm come on, and she hid under the bushes, the shower for to shun. With her apron wrapped around her, he took her for a swan, and his gun didn't miss, and it was Polly his own. Then home rushed young Jimmy with his dog and his gun, crying, "Uncle, dear uncle, have you heard what I've done? Oh, cursed be that gunsmith that made my old gun, for I've shot my own true love in the room of a swan." Then out rushed old uncle with his locks hanging grey, crying, "Jimmy, dear Jimmy, don't you run away. Don't you leave your own country till your trial come on, for they never will hang you for the shooting of a swan." Well, the funeral of Polly, it was a brave sight, with 24 young men, and all dressed in white. They took her to the graveyard, and they laid her in the clay, and they bid adieu to Polly, and they all went away. Now the girls of this country, they're all glad we know, to see Polly Vaughn a-lying so low. You could gather them into a mountain, you could plant them in a row, and her beauty would shine among them like a fountain of snow. Well, the trial wore on, and young Polly did appear, crying, "Uncle, dear uncle, let Jimmy go clear." for my apron was bound around me, and he took me for a swan, and my poor heart lay a-bleeding all on the green ground. You won't get me down underground in your mine, away from the trees and the flowers so fine, down in the dark where the sun never shines. You won't get me down in your mine. They dig for the coal for the most of their lives, away from the children, away from their wives, to make others rich in the heat and the dark. But who's going to care when they're too old to work? There's many a miner who died underground, died all alone when the roof tumbled down, trapped in the dark underneath the grey beams, and choked out their lives in the gas-filled cold seams. I'll work in your factory, I'll work on your farm, dig roads till the muscles stand out on my arm. I've fought in your army, I've been out to sea, but by Christ you won't make a coal miner of me. You won't get me down underground in your mine, away from the trees and the flowers so fine, for it's down in the dark where the sun never shines. You won't get me down in your mine. Oh, I am Jack and a jolly taro, I've just returned from the sea so far, oh. Oh, I am Jack and a jolly tar, and I've just returned from the sea so far. For little day, for little darrow ride, for little day. As Jack was walking through London city, he heard a squire talking to a lady, and Jack he heard the squire say, tonight with you, love, I mean to stay. For little day, for little darrow ride, for little day. You must tie a string all around your finger, with the other end hanging from the window, and I'll come by and I'll pull the string, and you must come down and let me in. For little day, for little darrow ride, for little day. Damn me, says Jack, now if I don't venture to pull the string hanging from the window. So Jack came by and he pulled the string, and the lady came down and let him in. For little day, for little darrow ride, for little day. The squire came by all in a passion, said curse the women throughout the nation, for here am I and a string I found, and behold my hopes all have gone to ground. For little day, for little darrow ride, for little day. All in the morning the sun was streaming, the lady woke up and started screaming, for here's old Jack in his tarry shirt, and behold his face all smeared with dirt. For little day, for little darrow ride, for little day. Oh, what is this now, you tarry sailor? Have you stolen in for to steal my treasure? Oh no, says Jack, I just pulled the string, and you came down, love, and let me in. For little day, for little darrow ride, for little day. Says Jack, now won't you please forgive me? I'll steal away so no one should see me. Oh no, says she, don't you stray too far, for I never will part from my jolly Jack tar. For little day, for little darrow ride, for little day. On Hounslow Heath as I rode o'er, I spied a lawyer riding before. Kind sir, says I, ain't you afraid of Turpin, that mischievous blade? Oh, red Turpin Hero, oh, red Turpin, oh. Says Turpin, he'll ne'er find me out, I've hidden me money in me boot. Oh, says the lawyer, none can find me gold, for it's hid in me cape behind. Oh, red Turpin Hero, oh, red Turpin known. As they rode down by the Pied of Milk, Turpin commands him to be still. Says he, your cape I must cut off, for my mare she needs a saddle cloth. Oh, red Turpin Hero, oh, red Turpin known. As Turpin rode in search of prey, he met an exciseman on his way, and boldly he did bid him stand. Your gold, he said, I do demand. Oh, red Turpin Hero, oh, red Turpin known. Turpin then without remorse soon knocked him quite from off his horse, and left him on the ground to sprawl. So he rode off with his gold and all. Oh, red Turpin Hero, oh, red Turpin known. So he rode out towards Salisbury Plain, and he met Lord Judge and all his train. Hero like he did approach, and he rubbed the judge as he sat in his coach. Oh, red Turpin Hero, oh, red Turpin known. For the shooting of a Dunhill cock, poor Turpin now at last took, and carried straight within a jail, where his ill luck he does bewail. Oh, red Turpin Hero, oh, red Turpin no. Now Turpin is condemned to die, to hang upon the gallows high. His legacy a good strong rope for the stealing of a Dunhill cock. Oh, red Turpin Hero, oh, red Turpin no. Of all the trees that grow so fair old England to adorn, greater are none beneath the sun than oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Oak of the clay lived many a day ere ever Adonis began. Ash of the Long was a lady at home when Brute was an outlaw man. Thorn of the Downs so knew Troy town, from which was Londoner born. Witness here by the ancient cry of oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. You that is old in church that mould, it breedeth a mighty bow. Older for shoes do wise men choose, and beech for cups also. And when you have killed and your bowl is spilled, and your shoes are clean outworn, back you must speed for all that you need to oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Elm, she hates mankind and waits till every gust be laid, to drop a limb on the head of him that anyway trusts her shade. But whether a lad be sober or sad, or mellow with ale from the horn, he'll take no wrong with Eliath alone, neath oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Oh, do not tell the priest our plight, for he would call it a sin. For we've been out in the woods all night, and ushering summer in, and we bring you good news by word of mouth, good news for cattle and corn. Now is the sun come up in the south, with oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she laid her hand on me, and this she did say, oh, it will not be long now till our wedding day. And she went away from me, and she moved through the fair, and fondly I watched her move here and move there. And then she went onward, just one star away, like the swan in evening moves over the lake. Last night she came to me, my dead love came in, so softly she came, her feet made no din, and she laid her hand on me, and this she did say, oh, it will not be long now till